Yo, what is going on? It's DFS Shark, and we are back with another day of some NBA hoops. We are coming off a huge day yesterday. We hit on the play that we gave away in yesterday's video, Prize Picks, and we also hit two other plays sweeping the night on Prize Picks. And I'm going to get into the full recap of yesterday's plays and what happened and jump into the Discord because I'm always showing wins and losses every single day. Right, that's what you're going to get on this channel, 100% transparency. But if you're new to Prize Picks, if you never played here before, there is a code right here on the screen. Drop this code in at sign up and they're going to hook you up with a 100% match deposit bonus. It's a great way for you to get started, especially if you've never played before. It's a good way for you to get some free cash and to start playing with that. And also the same with Chalkboard. I'd always say, you should be on multiple books, kind of spread out your bankroll because multiple books give multiple discounts, right? Chalkboard usually gives 2 or 3 a day. Prize Picks gave a discount yesterday. So you want to try to take advantage of as many of these as you can. And same thing with Chalkboard. If you drop in that code SHARK at checkout, they're going to hook you up with that 100% match and give you some free house money to start playing around with. And also, if you've been rocking with me, you've been watching my videos as we grow on the hunt for 2,000, we are getting there. Drop a like, comment. Let me know if you told any of my plays last night, or if you're in the Discord or whatever. It really helps grow the channel and push it out to a bigger audience. Let's try to run those likes up, man. We've been sitting right around 20 to 30, man, where I want to see 50 plus, 60 plus on some likes, right? So I would appreciate it if y'all did that. But let's jump into the Discord and let's jump into some of yesterday's plays. So this was the free play that we gave away yesterday, right? This was the play we went over in yesterday's video. Jeremy Grant ended up not playing the second half, but he didn't even have no rebounds the first half. So I think we would have still hit that one either way. Jalen Johnson, we cashed there. So this was our first free play of the day. And then we came back with another two-man play of they released a LeBron special since he was going for the 40,000 points. They released that over 8.5 by the half, right? And he got 11 at the half. So we hit there. We hit on Keontae George. We cashed there, right? So we cashed both those lineups. And then for our third lineup, we threw Anthony Simons and we threw LeBron again. Over 7.5 assists. I knew LeBron was due for a big night, right? And his assists, you can count on those just as much as you can count on his points, right? Especially on big nights. So this was a solid play that we hit. And then as far as underdog, we ended up going 0 for 2 on underdog, right? And I'm going to go over the full recap of everything. But we went 0 for 2 on underdog. We just missed a couple of plays there, bad beats after a super hot run last week, winning like 6 out of 7 days. We've cooled down a little in the past couple of days on underdog. Chalkboard, we ended up breaking even, right? This was our lone win. We had 3 plays going on, actually 4, but I'll get into the next one right now. But we hit here, right? So we broke even on our 3. We lost another one by a rebound with 20 seconds left on Sengun, which was tough. This was the other one we gave away. We're just waiting for this play today, Jaylen Brown. We've hit both of these, so we're looking to cash tonight on Jaylen Brown, less than 2.5 3-pointers made, right? And every day in the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, definitely jump in here. I'm giving away, free plays all throughout the day. Right there is a section here called free plays where I'm just kind of giving you all kinds of plays. I'm always throwing the YouTube play. The play we're going over now, I'm actually about to throw it in there now, so you can have that. And then we're gonna throw some more in throughout the day. But if you really want to get all my plays, I'm usually sending out 6 to 8 plays a day. Go to the Discord or you can go to my description, but there is a premium section here. Literally $1 a day, but every day I'm sending out my plays in this channel called Shark Plays, and I'm giving you full recaps on every single play. This was yesterday's recap, right? So let me go over here because I always want to be transparent with y'all. So underdog losing day here, cooling down after a hot run last week. Prize Picks full sweep, winning nights. We won 4 of our last 5 on Prize Picks now. And Chalkboard, like I said, we broke even. So you can see all the slips here. You can click this message and go back to the slips and see what play it was. But yeah, man, we've been cashing in here. And you can even see some of the plays from everyone else in here from last night. This was Ryan here. He cashed a couple of slips. Then we had Jesse here cash this one. This is the one we gave away. And then we had a couple more cashes in here, right? So we've been cashing recently here, and you can see the greens are all over. But I want to dive into the plays for today, right? So let's dive into that. DGF here is where I start at. As you know, this is where I find all of my top plays every single day. right? There's multiple ways you can use it, but if you're looking for a tool to just lock in and hit optimize, and it gives you the top plays every single day based on odds, so you know you have the edge, this is the tool for you. If you want to try it out, drop the code in SHARK for 25% off your first month, and they're going to hook you up. They're going to hook you up. Let's dive into the top plays of the day. So let's slide over here to NBA. 2 plays I am really liking, 2 overs today, right? So we're going to go Donovan Mitchell. We're going to be going over 24.5 points, right? That's going to be the line we're going with. He had a very rough night the other night. Let's take a look. We got Cleveland against the Knicks, right? This is going to be a tough played game. The over actually is kind of low, but I am liking Donovan Mitchell here just because the way he's been playing all year and recently. And so look at his last 5. He's gone over this line 60%. His last 10, 70. Last 20, 75. Head-to-head, this is what I like about this matchup. In the 2 matchups he's played them this year, he's gone for 26 and 30. So he's gone well above this line. And for the year, he's hit this line 66% of the time. Right. Donovan Mitchell's, obviously their star player. So he's one of those players, the matchups don't matter as much to him. He's going to get his regardless. His minutes don't matter. He's going to play full minutes every single night, right? So his last 5, you can see this was one of his probably was worst performances of the year. He only had 19 points, but they went double overtime. So just wasn't shooting well, right? Or maybe he was. I can't remember honestly what his stats were. Maybe he wasn't taking as much shots. But coming off this game, he did play 44 minutes, but they're coming off a day's rest. So he should be fully ready to go for this one against the Knicks. I'm expecting him to, keep this trend going. He's hit this line versus them twice this year. I expect them to hit it again. If we look at the odds, we got DraftKings minus 135. And we got Caesars and BetMGM both above minus 140. BetMGM all the way up to minus 150. So we're getting great odds here on PrizePicks. So I fully expect this one to be taken down or to be bumped up pretty soon, at least to 25, if not 25.5. Let's go to injury. So Julius Randle's still out. Newbie's still out, which is huge for us because he's a very good, solid defender. Robinson's out, and he is a game time decision, Mitchell. So keep an eye on this, right? He is a game time decision. If for some reason he can't go, we're going to throw in another backup line. So that's why you want to be in the Discord in case he can't go. We'll have another line ready to go for this. But Mitchell's going to be my play here. And then if we look to number fire, let's see, they actually need to update his picture here, kind of slacking. But we got 26.4 on the points. They got him going over this line as well. They're liking this play also. And another player I am liking a lot. I haven't had him in no lineups, but I've been seeing him balling out, and I've been wanting to get him in a lineup. Tonight was the perfect opportunity for me. We're going to go Tre Jones, more than 12.5 points and rebounds. So he has taken over the starting role at point guard on the Spurs. And for the month of February, he's been balling out, man. He has been doing well in this line. If we go to the game, Pacers and Spurs here, we're going to have a high-scoring game, one of the highest totals of the night at 243. There is blowout potential here, right? But it's not super high. It's not like minus 10 or anything. So I expect the Spurs to stay in the game, most of the game. And Tre Jones, let's slide on over here. So, like I said, he's taken over the starting role at point guard. He's been playing really well. You can see his last 3, he's gone 18, 19, 23 here. And then his last 10, he's hit it at 50%, right at 50. Last 20, 60%. Head-to-head isn't really as relevant because he wasn't playing a starting role. So if you go to his last 20, this is pretty much everything he's done for the month. If we go to starting about right here, right, you can see he's been going over. He had some unders here, but what I'm looking at is recently, right? 18, 19, 23, his last 3 games, playing about 29 to 30 minutes a game. They're playing the Pacers, who are 28th ranked in points allowed in general, 13th in rebounds allowed. If you go to point guards, they're 19th and 14th. So they're not a great, solid defense. They're going to score some points, so they're going to force the Spurs to be aggressive as well. They're going to have to score points, right? So I'm liking this game with Tre Jones as my number 2 play, and let's see what number fire has him at, points and rebounds. So if you add this up, you got about 15.9 or so. So they have him well above this line here at over 12.5 as well. DraftKings minus 130, BetMGM, Caesars, all the sports books are heavy favored in him to go over. That's going to be my 2-man slip that I'm rolling with, man. If you want another play, or if you want some additional plays, I got 3 for you here that I'm going to be watching throughout the day. I'm not putting these in at the moment, but I could throughout the day. These are plays that just missed the cut. We're going to be going Leonard under 6.5 rebounds. You can see he's been crushing this line actually, but he is playing the Timberwolves, who are a very solid defense. Anthony Towns, Edwards, you got McDaniels over there. They're very solid, right? So I'm liking the Leonard under. And then we're going to go Paolo over 20.5 points versus Detroit. Detroit is not a solid defense at all. You can see last game he played him, he only put up 15, but I expect him to get over this 20.5 points here. That's another one of my plays that I'm going to be keeping an eye on today. And then another play, Isaiah Stewart, and we're going under 10.5 points here. Orlando is a solid defense, man. They're pretty solid inside. You got Wendell Carter in there. So I expect him to stay under this line, man. It's a risky one if you're going off trends alone, right? If you're a trends player, I look at trends, but they don't ultimately make my decision on if I'm going with the play or not, right? Because a lot can happen, right? He might have been playing extended minutes here because of somebody being out. So trends don't always tell the whole story, but they tell a part of it. Those are going to be my plays, man. Like I said, drop these codes in if you want to get started on PrizePicks. This is a promo code here if you want to screenshot this. And CHALKBOARD, I definitely suggest you get on board with CHALKBOARD, man. They have lines on here that PrizePicks and these sites wouldn't even put up, right? I was able to snatch up some lines yesterday at like minus 160 to 170, right? And get really good odds on those. So it's just Apple at the moment. They're going to actually be coming Android probably here in the next couple of months, right? So I will keep y'all updated on that as soon as it drops so we can get in here and start getting some wins. But that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope y'all liked it. Like I said, let's try to run those likes up. I'm going shooting for 50 plus this video. And remember, if you want my plays throughout the day, if you want my insights or just some free plays that I'm going to be adding throughout the day, kind of just randomly as I get them, jump in the Discord. The link's going to be in the description. That's going to be the best spot for that. And then if you want to check out the premium, the link is going to be in there as well. But you can get just as much as you want with the free plays and taking advantage of that as you build the bankroll, right? But that's going to be it for this one. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Y'all have a good rest of the day and take care.